Okay, so anime final forms, bad final forms. I just want to take an anime character and just really push the logic to an extreme with this because everyone loves Super Saiyan 25 Goku.
He's my favorite. He's not as good as 26 though, but he's still my favorite.
Everyone loves Gear Infinity Luffy.
Is that a thing?
No, I'm just making that up
Spoilers,
on the
bro.
spot.
I just finished Alabasta.
So I want to make my own perfect final form of an anime character. And so I was thinking about what I might want to go with.
Who is it?
I'm a bit of a basic boy when it comes to animes. And
Oh, yeah.
so
Can I try to guess who is like the most basic anime character?
oh sure, go ahead.
Edward Elric.
I was thinking that for a second.
All right, who is it for real?
I think I'm gonna go with Deku from My Hero.
Oh my gosh, it is. Yeah, that's even more basic. Okay.
I'm going straight for the chin on this. I am just hitting it right where it hurts. Okay, so my thoughts are Deku, you can kind of already get a glimpse of what he's supposed to look like in his final form because of things like All Might and because of certain like things in like I think season 3 they made it pretty
Mhm.
apparent what the maximum potential of his ability is. My thought about this is that okay, he's using like percentages of his all for one ability.
Mhm.
Okay, final conclusion, all for one. Togetherness is the teamwork makes the dream work. So I'm thinking, how do I make this better than All Might's power? And my thought is, what if at some point he can just like freely borrow the powers of all his friends and
Hmm.
multiply them all for one style?
So far, Ultimate Form Deku looks like Vegeta.
Yeah, I mean, as you get more powerful, you get sharper. That's just how it works.
And instead of Infinite Gear Luffy, it's like Infinite Brow Wrinkle.
I love the brow wrinkles. I picked that up from Yu-Gi-Oh. I love how they just have so many lines there.
Yeah. Okay, now it's Deku. It's got the freckles.
Yep, that's all he
Deku's
needs.
in the house. So he's going to borrow everybody's like a power from all of his friends.
Yes. So I'm going to need your help remembering all of them because I don't quite like I don't have like the list memorized. It's not like
Well, it's been over a week since I've watched this, so I probably don't remember anything anymore. I know there's Gravity Girl, there's Train Legs. He runs really fast.
train
Uh,
legs. Yeah. So first of all, hair sharper that just needs to be there.
yeah, and also he borrowed something from the red dude who has really sharp hair.
Yeah, exactly. That's that's where the sharpness is going. It's straight to his hair. I'm actually going to look up a reference of what Deku's costume looks like.
That's probably a good idea because it's got a lot of details to it, and it doesn't stay the same.
Yeah, I like that it upgrades throughout the series as he finds out more about his powers.
I was a little disappointed that the first version of it didn't stick around longer. It was really only there for that one trial.
Oh, like the bunny mask looking part.
Yes, I thought it was really cute, and it was. I never saw it again.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that, but it makes sense. It's the whole Spider-Man thing where it's like you got to rip off his mask so that you can see his emotions as he's dealing with all this crap.
Mm.
It's got the big mask looking diamond.
Like a shredder mask.
Yeah.
Fun fact: sometimes I use the shredder mask shape to help me draw faces.
Oh yeah.
It's for whatever reason, like I can imagine that better than I can a face.
It works.
And it has like the same kind of shape that the muzzle of like the human face has.
Yeah, it does.
That's what drawing is all about, dude. You gotta use your simple forms. Unless you're Ben. Ben just goes straight to details.
Yeah, I not recommended in like any you get all those art books and they're like start with the sketch layer. Do not just draw the cool parts because they're cool. And then I
Right.
thought, what if I draw the cool parts because they're cool?
Thus this show was born.
Yep. The show takes advantage of me wanting to draw the cool parts of things. Well, great. This is just great. This is fantastic. I'm super thrilled. I was recording the wrong screen.
Okay.
Ever since I looked up a reference for Deku, I was not recording what I was drawing. Sorry about that. Anyway, where was I at?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay.
Okay. You need to start adding features from his friends.
I know I need to start adding features. I'm just drawing Deku fan art right now.
I think one of those arms should be like an octopus arm.
Wait, an octopus? Who has an octopus power?
That one guy who eats food and then he becomes the food.
Kind of, yeah, but is he really?
I mean,
Um,
I know that him and Deku haven't really had a conversation, but they have it in my fan fiction. They get to know each other quite well, and there's no reason the show can't go in that direction.
there's no reason it can't, but we've got enough. We've got enough people to work with from the class itself. So let's start with that. I'll add features as I finish this Deku drawing.
Okay.
So my first thought is shadow powers from the one bird face dude.
Okay, that should be easy enough.
I'm going to make shadows around the eyes because that also makes it more final for me.
And Deku happens to also be in a band. He's got a gig later.
That's kind of like a hero mask too. It's symbolic. And he's got like shadowy bits coming off him. He's going to be floating. That's why I wanted to draw his full pose, is because I wanted to just draw him floating with the gravity powers.
That's so unlike you.
Yeah, I'm trying to really put my best foot forward with this, and I think that's why I'm
It looks
spending
really
so much
good.
spending so much time just drawing Deku fan art.
It really does look good.
Thank you. And it helps that I have a reference pulled up. We don't always have one when we're doing
True.
this.
Ben's at a different power level when he's armed with reference.
So I think one arm is gonna have him.
Squid?
I was thinking one arm explosion-y powers.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Okay, I want to add squid powers now because you've mentioned it twice, and I feel like that
No,
would be
no.
doing you a disservice. So out of his back,
I'm
he's
just
going. Nope, out of his back, he's having.
don't give me my way, then I'll just keep doing it.
I'll give it to you this time, but you need to be better.
Okay. I think because you are taking away one of his arms, you should put the grenade thing right over his crotch.
Oh no, I'm not taking away one of his arms.
Oh, okay, just coming out his shoulder.
Yeah,
Okay.
like this is out.
Cheater.
He's out of his back. He's Doctor Octopusing it. He's yeah.
It's Doc Ock, but for real.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. That's how he gets the 8 limbs anyway. So there you go. God, I'm like a genius. So this one will have the big grenade thing. Apparently, he designed his costume ahead of time before reaching this final form. Because
he knew it was coming.
Yeah, I mean, just like, okay, I get where this is going. Final form, blah blah blah. It's gonna happen.
Man, that is huge.
Yep. I mean, that's what it is in the for Bakugo, right? That's basically the size it is.
I don't think it goes up to like his bicep.
It's probably fine.
But this is ultimate, so
Yeah, this is to store even more explosive powers.
exactly. If you're going to include Momo, you should just like erase the center line of his chest and just have that be exposed.
Oh, but the folds are so good in that. I'm trying to think how I can I put him in a Speedo?
Okay, this is getting
No, is that not
interesting?
No, I'm not gonna do that. That might get us demonetized. That's too much.
It's too early in the life of the channel. We can't risk it. You could include like a Russian doll somewhere if you just wanted to represent her.
I'm gonna have stuff sticking out of his costume. What's I'm thinking of like a spear or something. That'd probably be good, right?
Oh, I thought it was a beam of light.
There.
Like he was signaling that Master Chief, you need to get to this point.
There we go. Spear sticking out.
That works.
Okay. Then his right arm will be going up a little bit.
I'm on the side here. I'm just gonna make a list of the people that we've added. Who gets the honor of his right arm?
I'm thinking Todoroki. I'll give him both fire and ice in one arm.
It should be like an ice block. It's the exact same size and dimension of the grenade.
Oh no.
He just clubs people to death with it. He's not very deft with his ice powers.
I'm trying to think of how to draw ice, and it's just like geometric shapes. I'm thinking.
You don't have to take my suggestions. They're so bad.
Nope, it's a great idea, and that's why I'm going with it.
I'm literally saying the dumbest thing I can think of.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yep.
I mean, we said from the beginning, these are bad final transformations. Like, this is it. This is what I wanted.
Yeah, but we only say that to let ourselves off the hook.
Yeah.
We're actually trying really hard.
And then I'm going to do this hand justice, but I'm probably not going to be able to.
Looking good so far. Pressure's on. One out of place line will completely ruin the hand. Ben is almost done.
One last finger. Oh no, the knuckle's off. No.
Perfect. Oh no.
That'll be fine. the fingers aren't perfect, but okay. And then
You should
that's
put like a fireball right in. Oh, you're doing it. You were ahead of me.
yeah.
And because the fire is right beside the ice is melting.
Yeah, the ice will have that drip.
Oh, that's perfect. That's so good.
Oh, another thought I had to add in another of his classmates.
Sharp teeth.
Which power is that?
That's the red rocket guy, which by the way, we have included him too because we said that was the spiky hair.
Oh yeah. No, the spiky hair is counted for with the Rockman. So
Is this a forked tongue?
this is
Oh,
the
it's
frog
Froppy. I forgot about her.
tongue. The silliness of the tongue does not suit the expression on the face, but
No. No,
that's
it makes me like immediately I'm unable to take anything this person says seriously. It's like all for one, you're yeah.
Oh, this
Finish.
is turning out great. Uh, what other powers are we missing?
Oh, we got train legs.
Oh yeah, let's get to the legs then.
Who else is there in his class? We want to include what's his name? He has like eyes.
He has eyes.
Yeah, but that's like his thing, is having eyes.
Maybe I'm really blanking on this, but I am not picking up what you're putting down.
He has a metal scarf.
Oh, his teacher.
Yeah, yeah, that guy.
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead. Yes.
Yeah, that'll be I'll just add some extra like intense lines to his eyes to make them visually more distinct. He erases other people's powers when
Does
he
he
looks at
erase his
them.
own powers?
And if he wants, he can erase his own powers, but he probably won't.
That did make him pretty cool.
Now this is starting to look like a final form. All right. Hey, engine legs.
I mean, I call them train legs, but
I don't.
each their
Why
own.
is it a train to you?
I mean, they're in Japan. They have super advanced trains that go 300 miles per hour.
Like if anything, it's motorcycle legs because it's got like
What?
it's got the mufflers on it.
I can't remember what he looks like.
That's all. I mean, that's what his legs are. They've got mufflers sticking out of them. That's the main difference.
That sounds terrible.
You really haven't paid much attention to the show then.
I want each leg to be like the front cab of a train. Got this like super detailed upper half, and then the legs are just like this afterthought.
I'm not nearly as good at legs, and like
Are we gonna do something with his other leg?
yeah. What other powers? Whatever the other people in this class do we got?
Who else has like a leg based power? There's Gran Torino. You want to give him like a really small old man leg?
Well, the power wasn't to have old man legs. It was to have it was a big boot.
Oh my gosh.
Big boot
Okay.
with jet things on the bottom.
At first, I just saw like the line that went out that was going to be the sole of the foot. I was like, Jesus, Ben.
Yeah, that's what Gran Torino's boot looks like. I think something similar to that. And that's gotta work really well with the zero gravity power. He can just straight up fly wherever he feels like.
Yeah.
You know what? This is awesome. I'm perfect.
This is the best thing you've ever done.
Man, I'll never be this good again. Time to hang up my stylus. This is it.
Your
Magnum
stylus.
opus. All right. I guess he'll be
We need to
dripping
add-
acid.
Yeah, Ashino, you need to put like some barf somewhere. Oh, she doesn't puke it up?
No, she excretes it from
Why did I
wherever.
think she puked it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think you've just got some weird thoughts hanging around in your head, buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
And you
So
just
that's
had
acid.
to put it like under his armpit.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So it's tape elbow. We got tape elbow in there. We're definitely going to forget a few of the classmates, but that's just going to be inevitable at this point.
No, what are you talking about? We got them all right here on the side.
Yeah, but I mean, like, can you think of any other classmates? Because I'm sure that we're forgetting a couple, but
13. There's no way. There's more than 13 classmates.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We must not be forgetting anyone important. And definitely there won't be a few people's favorite characters that we missed.
Yeah, and you definitely won't put on screen every character we forgot in class 1.
Yeah, that list, I'm definitely going to put that list up there, but that list will be empty, so it'll be no problem for me to do.
Yeah, you won't have to do any kind of edits because we got everybody here.
Exactly.
All right, fine. I'll let you know. We forgot Sugar Rush. How are you going to add him in?
I got it. Tongue.
Oh,
Sugar
okay.
cube.
We forgot guy who talks to animals.
Uh,
Okay. I thought that was a really fat bird at the first. Hey,
he's saying that to the animals.
okay, there's lots of animals that heard that.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know his name, so I'm just gonna write animal talker. Oh wait, we did forget an important character that everybody loves. Power socket girl.
Oh yeah,
Oh, electric dude. Electric dude should be pretty easy. You just need to add like an electric aura somewhere.
yeah. Let's
He's getting struck by lightning in Breath of the Wild.
yeah, something like that. Zap.
So I bet there's still somebody like screaming at the screen right now. Well, we don't care because if they were good, we would have thought of them.
Exactly. Um, we're probably good here. I think I've spent way too much time on this as it is.
It's gonna be interesting for sure, but it's probably like the best drawing we've done on the show.
That's true. I may end up fully rendering this, and of course I'm gonna edit myself saying that out, in case I don't want to.
Okay, no promises.
But I had a lot of fun drawing this, so
It looks great. I like it.
I really appreciate.
Yeah, mine's not gonna stack up.
All right, well, let's see what yours is then. Oh my god, this whole episode's a mess. I forgot to turn on the timer. I'm starting it for you.
Oh, I hate you.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, 2 hours later, guys, after Ben finished his drawing, I'm gonna draw my final form of a character, and I've chosen Spike Spiegel.
Oh. Oh, that's perfect. That's
Yeah.
exactly the balance we need for this too. Like one that's clearly shonen is going to have some sort of final form,
Mm-hmm.
and then Spike Spiegel,
Yeah. He's a space cowboy, and he inhabits a world that is all jazzy. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
a world where bidets are a big talking point.
Apparently so, unfortunately.
That's gonna be old news by the time this comes out. So
Yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and you know, talk about that elephant. I have only watched 2 episodes of that show, and it's because
I I've
I
seen
got
two clips of it.
I got to the line where Jet says, "That sounds like blackmail," and she says, "Well, Jet, you are black and you are male," and I went back. I exited right then and there, and I have had no
That is a very
motivation.
good stopping point.
Yeah, and I've had no urge to go back and watch it. I know I'm going to eventually, but it's not going to be soon.
Someday when you're feeling particularly masochistic.
Yeah, I have a friend who he's never seen Cowboy Bebop, and I
Mhm.
said, "Well, before you watch this new show, if you want to have like with just one tiny bit of exposure to it, you should watch the opening scene to the movie. In fact, here you go. I'll link it to you." And he refused.
Mhm.
He said he wanted to know nothing about the anime. He wanted to go in with a clean slate to the Netflix adaptation.
Oh, to the Netflix adaptation.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was very disappointed.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, like I've seen about half of Cowboy Bebop. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it,
Mhm.
but like from an outsider's perspective, someone who's not into Cowboy Bebop, who doesn't get the appeal of it like wholeheartedly. My thought is that it just kind of looks like the Netflix adaptation, even without being a fan of what Cowboy Bebop's about, is like just a mediocre kind of like adventure story, and it's like, okay,
Like I
what
could
what
get into it as
what's
just
the
its
hook there?
own sci-fi show, but I honestly think the outfits look terrible,
Yeah,
and I have a hard time getting past it. They all look like they went to a Halloween store and then got Bebop character costumes.
yeah, they're very cartoony.
Yeah, a lot of people really admire that in adaptations, but not me. I think when you adapt a characters from like a format like animation, you need to change their look because what works in animation does not work in live action. You need to like drill
Yeah,
down, find the essence of their design, and then recreate it in the real world. Giving
yeah,
Spike Spiegel a bright blue suit that has like exactly two little buttons is not the way to go because we don't have suits like that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's ways of like changing a look and still keeping the intention there.
Mhm. Okay, so this is final form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make his collar even bigger. It's going to come out like all the way up
Yeah, big collar.
here. Knew you would like it.
Love a big collar.
Who doesn't?
I hate looking at people's damn necks all the time. Get rid of them. Timer went off.
No. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. All right. We've got the new and improved Wheel of Mystery, of Fortune, of uh, Power, and we're gonna spin it, and you're gonna have to edit your drawing accordingly.
All right.
All right, here we go. Spinning the wheel.
This time I'm not going to talk when you get the result because we always talk over each other. I'm going to let you say it.
Okay, I'll say it. Demo appeal.
Oh no.
This is the one that you just recommended.
Yeah.
Generate a demographic, example, women over 60, and then try to make a drawing appeal to that group.
Oh my gosh. Okay, how are you going to generate a demographic?
I'm going to, I'm just going to think of one myself and give it to you, if that's all right.
That'll speed things up, so I'll accept this.
Let's say 12-year-old boys, those who are into things like Fortnite.
I don't know anything about Fortnite.
I mean, that's just a demographic. The type of gamer kid.
Okay.
Gamer kid. How about that?
All right.
Make this appeal to them. That's what Netflix tried to do, probably.
Presumably. Okay, so I've got
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
His big ass collar, and now I need to ultimate form the jazz. Even though he's not a musician in the show, he's going to be in this right here. So yeah.
He's got the big sax. It just looks like a big like corn cob pipe right now.
Well, give me a minute, man.
All right, I'll let you add all the dozens of buttons that make it look like a saxophone.
I don't own a saxophone, or have I ever seen one. So I'm assuming there's some buttons right here. Like that's where Fisher.
There's like 28 buttons. Just stick them all over. They're like randomly placed too. They're not in a line.
I think there's like some
They're
tubes.
Just all over. Yeah.
Some like, here's a shape, and then like a square. Yeah, here we go. That's, and then his hand would be like right up here.
Yeah.
See, like my whole model is the only time I've ever seen a saxophone is when Jack Black played the boy one on that talk show.
Yeah. That's good.
By one exposure.
That'll appeal to the youth.
Whoa, he knows who Jack Black is. The Goosebumps guy.
I'm sure Jack Black is. Yeah, he's playing Bowser in the new Mario movie. Kids will know him for that.
True.
Can you believe Bowser played the saxophone on a late night show?
That looks terrible. Moving on.
Wait, he's very good at stretching out his fingers.
He is the best jazz musician right now.
Yeah, so far this is just looking like Spike with a saxophone. I mean, you really don't need too much more to be an ultimate of yourself, though. So I guess no.
I've got more plans. Okay.
All right.
So in the show, there's this one episode where he is explaining his fighting style, and he says you have to be like water.
Yeah. I remember him talking about that, like adjusting your movements to match your opponents.
Yeah, so he's actually going to get the ability to turn into water.
Oh, perfect. That makes him the best fighter. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like so hydro form down here.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, does he retain the shape of that water, or does it just kind of flow out of his elbow?
He can do both. He can turn his elbow on like a faucet, or he can like whip it around.
Yeah, whenever he's not concentrating, it's just like a faucet. It just drains out of him. But when he's fighting, he can hold it together.
Can you imagine though? Like if he has like no control over it, that his only use to him is to like lock somebody in a room, and then stick his arm at like the door, and then slowly flood it. It's like in a few hours, bud, you're going to drown.
That would be great. That would be an episode there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's easily an episode.
Classic Cowboy Bebop. Remember when Spike trapped someone in a room and filled it full of water from his elbow?
Do you know that every episode of Cowboy Bebop is named after a song, like
Oh, I
like a
don't think
70s
I
song?
heard that before.
So,
Okay.
what would you call that episode?
Under Pressure.
That's pretty good.
That was my first thought, and I'm sticking with it.
And what's the name of the song? It's like "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls."
That's a pretty good one too. But waterfalls typically don't fill up a room and drown you.
True, true.
Maybe they do. That's why you shouldn't go chasing them. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to give him cowboy legs. He doesn't actually have those in the show, but he is a cowboy. So I'm going like
Yeah,
those things that
mean-
Woody wears.
Yeah.
He's got those.
Honestly, you're just like half a cowboy if you're not wearing those. So
yeah, exactly. You need these
full potential.
to ride
True
steers.
cowboy.
Without these, your legs will chafe.
But Kadin, I'm a 12-year-old gamer. I don't think I see appeal in this yet.
Oh, I forgot I had to appeal to a demographic. Oh, okay, don't worry, I'll figure it out. Okay, so what do kids like? They like
well, gamers specifically. So
I can give him like a backpack, maybe make him like he's parachuting in or something.
Yeah, that's good.
Fortnite.
The drop's about to start. He needs to be ready.
What do their parachutes look like?
That's good. That's good. I would have gone with a classic umbrella shape, but I think that one's a more realistic parachute for controlled landings.
I didn't think about it at all. Sometimes you just got to feel it out. You can't think about these things.
Parachute shape is determined by your heart.
Okay. What else can I do? I'm gonna give him cow horns.
Perfect. To wrangle the cows, you must become the cow. I'm not sure why I never quite saw the appeal in Cowboy Bebop, except that I'm a very plebeian taste kind of guy when it comes to my media.
Mm-hmm.
And Cowboy Bebop has a lot of like subtlety to it that I don't want to put the effort into appreciating.
It wants to believe that it's subtle, but it's actually pretty on the nose most of the time. I think it's pretty pretentious, but I like it. I like it predominantly for the music. Like the music is really what sells the whole show for me.
Music is really good. Yeah. But I've also got weird taste in music too. Like I like the really weird stuff.
How should I make this a final form for a cigarette? Because he's always smoking.
Well, my first thought is e-cigarette, but I feel like we can go even bolder, even bigger.
How?
E-cigar.
How do I draw that?
I don't know. Just make a futuristic looking cigar. Do it.
Okay, it's just going to be like a tube.
A tube with some extra lines on it to indicate technology. Perfect.
You know what?
It just looks like it looks like a blunt that you'd see in like memes.
I'm just gonna turn it back into a cigarette.
Your
idea was good.
You know what? That matches meme culture pretty well. That 12-year-old gamers are gonna like that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They love drug references.
They do like blunts. So silly.
Yeah, I think both of our characters, we can safely say, have become a mess of elements.
I may have gone too far in some places. All right, unless you have any other suggestions, I think I'm done with Spike Spiegel's ultimate form.
Give him some bell peppers and beef with the beef.
Okay. Well,
how's that for a good reference to the show?
That's pretty good. You've seen the first episode.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it to him, but what I am going to do is I'm going to make him say something. I am the beef.
Out of context, in context that makes no sense.
What? He's dressed as a cow. He's a beefcake. He knows it.
I'll take it. I'm glad that we have both of our final forms required to say something in order to indicate that they're their final forms.
That's how you know that we are creatively bankrupt. We have to rely on dialogue.
Yeah, we can't visually display all of what our characters are.
I ran out of arms. You invented more arms. Oh
Because
wait,
it's an octopus, 8 arms.
I
Jesus.
want to add one more thing for the Bruce Lee-ness.
Okay.
You know that
Oh, the
the
stripe.
stripe
Yeah.
that goes down like a Kill Bill lady wears it. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Now I'm done.
Now this design's complete. We've done it. I think we've made the perfect final forms for these characters.
And now we have to ask ourselves, which one would win in a fight?
I think Spike Spiegel.
Yeah, he would just
That,
soothe Deku to sleep with his smooth jazz.
exactly. You can't really beat that.
And if that didn't work, he'd just, hey man, you want to hit on this? And then Deku would say no and run away embarrassed.
Yeah, you always have to say no and run away to drugs.
That's what Deku would do.
Yeah.
But if both of those tactics fail, he would drown Deku in a room slowly with water.
I love that as a battle tactic.
How's it going, Deku? You feeling under pressure? All right.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you made it this far and like what you saw, feel free to let us know if you have any suggestions on how we could improve or even what we should draw next. Thanks. Take care.